When Dow announced the Path to Zero project in 2023, it was a big win for Alberta and a credit to the NDP government for creating the petrochemical diversification program and the current government for keeping ND policy in place and not screwing it up like they do with coal mining our eastern slopes and corrupt care scandal. Dow has announced it is pausing investment in Alberta until after 2028 when Trump's presidency comes to an end. Does the Premier have a plan to replace those jobs, or is she too tired celebrating her big wins?
I actually met the president of Dow's North American operations yesterday, and he was dismayed that the NDP and the media were mischaracterizing their delay of the construction as a pause. He pointed out the same thing I pointed out last week in question period, Madam Speaker. They're spending $2.5 billion, employing 1,000 Albertans this year, and the project remains on track to be completed. Not only that, all of Dow's partners continue to build their portions of the facility. So, Madam Speaker, through you to the chair, it's not just a request from me now. Industry would also like you to be more accurate.
Well, given that Dow announced it's pausing...
Hold on. Order. You may start again from the top. The Honourable Member for Sherwood Park.
Well, given that Dow announces pausing $7 billion in construction on the largest capital project in Alberta because of an economic uncertainty created by the Mad King of the United States, given that economic uncertainty is an industry killer, it freezes investment and scares away businesses and workers. The Minister of Finance just said that. Given that the NDP successfully supported pipeline development to diversify Alberta's market access with Keep Canada Working campaign, how do the UCP think they are going to diversify Alberta's economy by threatening to separate from Canada?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I think this is a time for us to be unified in promoting Alberta to the world and to promoting the many competitive advantages of locating major projects here. Unfortunately, the members opposite continue to mischaracterize this project as paused or cancelled, when in fact it continues with $2.5 billion to spend with 1,000 workers working on it. Madam Speaker, through you to the chair, they should apologize and stop trying to harm Alberta's reputation for getting major projects done.
Given Alberta voters understand the peril of pursuing a referendum on secession as a bargaining chip, the uncertainty discourages investment in Alberta, limits diversification of our economy, and polarizes the rest of Canada against us, i.e. the costs outweigh the benefits. Given that there is no reality in which the other provinces the UCP want to separate from will grant Alberta a pathway to diversify the markets for our products. Notice the difference. NDP, Keep Canada Working. UCP, screw Canada. How is the uncertainty they are creating with the threats of separation going to help